Beautiful people out there. I hope you are having a wonderful day wherever you are at. I have a message coming through for you today, and I'm feeling very smiley, so I'm sensing there's some really good energy that's coming through. Spirit is just saying continue to focus on the now. Stop looking at the things that need to get done or the mountain that you feel is in front of you. I'm sensing that you are having a lot of anxiety when it comes to the way that you manage your schedule. You might have tried something new this week and realized very quickly that this is not something that works for you. And that is absolutely okay. If you are somebody that needs to be on a schedule, that needs to have structure to get through and to be able to accomplish your goals, let that be your way of doing things. And if there are other people that are within your field that maybe you subconsciously feel are judging you for this, it could be an internal struggle that I'm sensing as well. This fighting back and forth with trusting yourself and loving yourself and letting go of old versions of yourself. I feel that you might be having some internal wars right now when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to completing your tasks, accomplishing your goals. And I feel that at this time Spirit is really just saying to take the time to just enjoy the things that you feel that are needing, all these anxieties that you have around needing to do tasks. When you set your mind to accomplishing a task, really immerse yourself in that. Immerse yourself in the joys of learning new things, of the joys of creating your music, of creating your passions and your joys. I'm hearing somebody does crocheting here. Um, but really take the time to, when you are doing and accomplishing your tasks, instead of spending the tasks thinking about the next task that you have to do, use that time to actually enjoy these things. Maybe you're somebody that is working on something right now, but you're also having to utilize, I'm hearing social medias, ad boosters, marketing, promotions, and it's like you really, really like doing a specific aspect of the business. And you're realizing that doing all of this is a lot for you. And as you're somebody that already gets overwhelmed with things, you're just feeling this anxiousness and this dread when it comes to working on social media, when it comes to branching out, and maybe you have a hard time speaking with people. So you could also be somebody that is uncomfortable with bringing up specific topics with people, maybe within your workplace or within the field that you're working on. It could just be bringing up things in general when it comes to your relationships, friendships, partnerships, when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your connection with Source. This is a time now more than ever to really release all of these feelings and this. I feel like you have some pent upness and you need to vent. And the best person to vent to, the best thing that I do is I just speak to Source. I speak to Spirit and I just let everything out. I just speak out how I'm feeling, let it all go, cry, feel my anger, feel the excitement, feel all of the emotions that are coming up. Just keep spilling out my guts to Spirit. And then I just take that moment of feeling so good after I've let this go, and I take that time to ask if there's any advice that Spirit has to give, ask if there's anything that you can do moving forward to help you not have so many breakdowns. And the reason why you're having so many breakdowns right now is because, like I said before, you just have so much back and forth energy when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your soul, when it comes to your relationship with your future self, with your inner child, with your current self right now. And whoever I'm speaking to as well, I feel like you are also, maybe I'm speaking to a new crowd of people that are coming into our collective right now. You're at a point within your healing where you are really starting to awaken up to yourself, but this is really a time for you to start absolutely trusting, pouring your heart and soul into Spirit, pouring your heart and your soul into everything that you do, because you are beautiful. You are absolutely amazing, and whatever you are working on is also amazing. And you tend to doubt yourself a lot. You tend to doubt, I'm hearing that you doubt everything that you do. Absolutely everything you do. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you're like, I woke up at 9 o'clock. Great. Like, you're doubting that. But in all reality, Spirit was like, okay, we're going to have them wake up at 9 o'clock. They went to bed a little bit late last night. Let's even out their sleep schedule. And every time you get into this energy of doubt, you're kind of pushing this, you're pushing this away from you. You're pushing away peace, is what I'm hearing. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to come in on yourself and to balance those anxieties. When I was going through my process of letting go of a lot of anxiousness that I held, I realized that it just came from a place of perfectionism. It came from a place where I always thought that I had to do everything right. I always had to do something of a specific way. It was a control because I felt like everything else in my life was out of control. So my one way of doing this was how I interacted with people, with my work, with my schedule, with my time, with myself. It was just filled with doubt. I was filled with fear. I was constantly thinking about my next tasks, constantly thinking about if I could even get them done, if I was going to be able to get them done, because am I going to self-sabotage myself again? Am I going to sit on my phone? Am I going to mindlessly scroll? Am I going to fill my time with pointless tasks? Like doing things that I could do on chore day, but because I'm stressed, I'm going to do the dishes now. I'm going to vacuum now. I'm going to wash my car now. I'm going to do all these things that, yes, they have meaning in your life, but that is not the most important thing for you to be focused on. The most important thing for you to be focused on right now is the growth within yourself, so that you are able to grow externally, so that you are able to grow within your friendships, within your career, within your identity, within your prosperity limits. And right now, it feels that you have a lot of limiting beliefs, a lot of judgments, a lot of past versions of yourself that you are still holding on to. And Spirit is really just saying that if you're somebody that does not meditate, take this time to incorporate maybe a 5-minute meditation into your day, 10 minutes of your time. This will actually reprogram your cells in your brain. You will start to think differently. You will start to see differently. You will start to be more at peace with yourself, more mindful of your time, more mindful of the space and the value that you take up in this world. You are absolutely beautiful, and I feel you have been doubting so hard recently. You have really been beating up on yourself. You haven't been seeing your true value. You haven't been seeing who you actually are. And who you actually are is absolutely magnificent. You are a child of God, a child of Spirit. You bring that light that they bring into this world. You are rare. You are different than very many people. And I feel that's been a struggle that you have also had within your life, is feeling like you don't fit in anywhere. Like you have maybe been bullied or have partaken in being the bully because you felt like that was the only way. You felt that no matter what group you navigated towards, what friendships you had, relationships when it comes to people, your relationship with your siblings, I'm also hearing it always felt in a way like you were never actually seen. Like you were always somebody that was just there. Maybe you felt like people felt sorry for you. That's why they hung out with you. And I'm just saying that because you are so different, not very many people understand you. Not many people are able to come to the level that you bring. And that's why it has always been so hard for you when it comes to friendships. That's why it's always been so hard for you to fit in. And that is such a lonely place to be. It is so tiresome to feel that you don't have anybody to talk to feel like you're misunderstood, or to feel that other people just aren't able to meet you. Maybe they're not able to meet your needs. And that's absolutely okay to come to this conclusion. And there's nothing wrong with you. I want to say there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. The reason why you are having these specific outbreaks right now, these specific bursts of anger, bursts of sadness, bursts of hopelessness, is because you haven't been doing the internal work. You haven't been building this trust with yourself. If anything, you've been breaking this trust. Something that that actually changed my life was these 4 core values, and I'm going to go over them with you because they might be able to help you when it comes to learning how to trust yourself. On my path to trusting and loving myself, this really changed my perspective. So there's 4 core beliefs that I go by. I love myself. First and foremost, I love myself. I am here to love myself, give love to myself. I'm here to give love to myself, and I'm here to give it to others. So you have to fully love and really love you, right? I trust myself. Even if you don't trust yourself right now, it's like how I say within my videos. Tell yourself that you're beautiful today, because one day you will actually believe it. And I promise you, if you keep continuing to say, I trust myself, I trust myself, I love myself, I trust myself. The next one, 11:11, as I said that, I trust myself. I value myself. I value myself, right? I bring value. I value me. Maybe you haven't even ever thought about that. Maybe you've never even thought about the value that you bring. And I'm just going to say right now, take some time after this video to find the value that you bring. To write out some things that make that you are valuable. Like actual, tangible, physical things about you, about who you are, the things that you do. You are valuable. So find your value today. I honor myself is the last one. I honor myself. And by honoring yourself, that's honoring every single version of you. Every version of you that has ever made a mistake. You are somebody that does not like to make mistakes. That's what I'm sensing here. You're somebody that does not like to mess up. You don't like you don't like that. But you're looking at it, Spirit is saying that you are looking at it wrong. These mistakes are not mistakes at all. They're you learning. You are learning and growing and adapting in all sorts of environments. So by you looking at these things as a mistake, it's only going to bring in more negative energy. But if you can look at these as, what did I learn from this? This can really change kind of that war against yourself that you are feeling. So I love myself, I trust myself, I value myself, and I honor myself. Start incorporating this within your days. When you wake up in the morning, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and you can say these things, it really absolutely rewires your brain. It rewires the way that you feel about yourselves. Our mind is so intelligent. Our mind is, oh my gosh, the amount of energy that flows through our brains, it should be illegal. For real, absolutely. So if you can start to reprogram, I'm sensing that because you have spent so much time isolating yourself within these negative thoughts, you have this thick layer of gray that is around you. That's what your energy is giving off. But I'm also seeing on top of you that Source is shining their light so freaking hard on you. I'm seeing this beautiful, bright light. The entire sky is just shining above you, and it's just saying, like, you have beautiful angels and guides and spirit, divine source. They're watching over you. They are making sure that you win. They are absolutely on your side. And that's another thing that they're saying as well, is it's time to trust the universe. It's time to not only, when you go in on yourself, when you internally, get this, every time you internally go in with yourself and balance your chakras and balance your emotions, you are hand in hand working with Source. And that's what they want. They're like, come join us. Like, we have been waiting for you, is what they're saying. I just got chills. They have been waiting for you to show up. They have really just set this beautiful scene for you. I'm just sensing such cozy Zen vibes for you. They've made sure that your favorite candy is there. They have your favorite music playing, and I'm just seeing like cozy blankets. Maybe you're somebody that likes to like bundle up, but just know that Spirit is just saying that the space that they are trying to cultivate for you right now is calm, is zen. And there might be other people that are within your life. Maybe you have a partner that has also struggled emotionally as well. And just know that Spirit is also working hand in hand with them. Spirit is working with them as well to start to zen them out. And I'm also sensing that they might have also had their spiritual awakening a little bit before you as well. And that a lot of the things that they've been saying to you, you know that it's right. You know that what they're saying is out of love and they care for you. But this person also has a way of coming off in a way that is a bit aggressive, that is a bit dominating. And that's actually why you levitated towards them, because you were so lost within who you were, within the decision making and stuff. You gravitated towards somebody that showed a bit more dominance because you were lacking that. And in some ways, though, you balance them out as well, because they have had this lack of submissiveness, this lack of submission that you have. So by you guys being together, you're really balancing each other out. And I'm not just talking about I'm not just talking about romantic relationships here. I'm also talking about friendships, kinships, mother-daughter energy, father-son energy, flip-flop roles, either parentals, grandparents as well. Spirit has given you somebody very, very close to you. And although sometimes you guys do butt heads with each other, it's you guys butt heads with things that both you guys, you lack this, they lack this. Now you guys are like, eh. And then you're like, wait a second. So now I'm just saying Spirit is working with both of you at this time to create a calm environment. So if you feel that some of your triggers are starting to come up right now, know that that is Spirit working behind the scenes. If you are absolutely surrendering to being in this new energy of learning, of growing, of stepping out of this shell that you have, I just burped, you guys, of stepping out of this shell that you have really enclosed yourself in, just know that that is also going to come with a little bit of turbulence as well. Because as we cycle through, Spirit is going to test us as we become closer. I'm seeing in my head, you know what this is? This is like you start a video game, and then as you get closer to the boss, it gets progressively harder and harder and harder because you are going to beat this. And I'm sensing that that is what Spirit is saying. So this is also a time to prepare for you. Go internally. And that's the thing too. You can really show up for yourself in this time of turbulence by going in on yourself, by taking time on your own to meditate. Spirit is really saying this is a time for you to meditate, because every time you meditate, you become closer with yourself and you become closer with Source. So you are somebody that likes to plan. You are somebody that likes to stick to a schedule. So Spirit is saying incorporate meditation now more than ever into your schedule. 10 minutes. I'll post my channel that I like to watch down below. I forgot to put it in my other video, so I'm also going to put it in my other video as well. But Spirit is really saying that now more than ever, it's a time for you to come home to you. It's a time for you to trust yourself. That's why all of this high vibrational anxiety and also low vibrational sadness and doubt has come up. It's because you don't trust yourself. And it's a time for you to do that. And that's why Spirit has given you so much time. You might be one of those people that feels like you don't have very much time, but if you really, really look at the schedule that Spirit has given you, you actually have a lot of time. And you have time for everything too. You have time for your relationships. You have time for yourself. You have time for your career. You have time for joy and pleasure and play and all that stuff. But it's just about really going with the flow right now. Going with the trust in Spirit and letting it out. That's what Spirit is saying. Let it all out. So take some time within these next couple of days. And I'm also saying this as well. You guys, tomorrow is the last day of February. Holy crap. This month has flown by so quickly. So now, too, as you are exiting this month, look at what this month has taught you. For me personally, this month has really taught me about my friendships with my family, with my partner, of letting go of specific cycles when it comes to there. Maybe you also relate to that as well. I've also, towards the end of this, really started going in on myself and really letting this go. So now is a good time to let this go. As we step into March, as we step into springtime, you don't want to carry this as the sunshine comes in. You want to have as much space for the sunshine to fill as humanly freaking possible, you guys. You are doing amazing. And if nobody has told you that, literally, you are doing absolutely amazing. You are doing so much more than many people do out there. So pat yourself on the back and know there are versions of yourself that are literally rooting and screaming for you. They're in the stadiums is what I'm seeing. They're like, go, go, go. Like, don't feel down. You got this. Like, you are doing amazing. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your freaking self, you guys. It makes me a little upset how much you doubt yourself, actually, because of the pure power that you are exuding into the world, because of how much you have been blessed, because of how much creativity, Source, like I keep saying, Source shines through you guys. Source shines through whatever you do. And so stop doubting yourself, because every time you do that, you're doubting Source as well. And Source loves the crap out of you. So yes, I love you guys so very much. I literally feel like this is such a good message. Wow, keep doing it, whatever. Stop doing this anxiety stuff, but push. Now more than ever is a time for you to change the thought, change the energy, change the flow now more than ever. You are amazing. And I promise you, so very soon for you, you will trust yourself. You will trust yourself so much that honestly, nothing can shake you. And nothing can shake you right now, but I'm just saying it because somebody needs to freaking hear that. You are absolutely amazing and you are unstoppable. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a message. I feel so blessed to have made this video today. I hope that wherever you are having a wonderful day. And if not, I am sending you some extra freaking love to make it through. I know that I said this earlier in my video, but I'm going to say it again. You are beautiful. And tell yourself that you are beautiful. Look yourself in the mirror today and say, I am beautiful, because you are. And say it until you believe it. But you can't believe it if you do not say it. So say it. Try. Eventually you will believe. I trust myself. I love myself. I value myself. I honor myself. Remember those two. You guys. I love you so very much. I will be back in my next video. You guys. You are doing amazing. Don't stop. Keep going. Mwah. Until next time, you beautiful, beautiful people.